Hello and welcome back to the JaceIsJumbo channel. You might notice I changed a couple things. I have my son Chopper here. Say hello, Chopper. Help! Great little guy. I also have a new fish tank in the back. Well, kinda. It's not real. I got it online and it looked cool. It looks cool, right? I don't know. And yes, I got lights. And today I wanted to get online and complain. I know, shocker, right? You don't hear that too much on the internet. But these things have come across my For You page one too many times, and I am just absolutely sick of it. I, of course, am talking about mukbangs. Or mukbangs. I don't know. It's Korean, and the only language I speak is American. For those of you who don't know what a mukbang is, it's essentially when people buy a whole bunch of food, sit down in front of a camera, and eat it in the most obnoxious way possible. And no, that's not me giving my opinion. That is an actual fact. It's annoying. It is very annoying. Now, if I'm being completely honest, you probably all know what a mukbang is. You've probably seen it on your For You page at least once or twice, and they were really, really popular, I want to say about 2 or 3 years ago, back in 2022, 2023 era. And a lot of big content creators came from doing mukbangs and that type of content where they just eat on camera. And if you're not familiar with mukbangs, the way I described it, you might be like, oh, what's the big deal? Okay, so they're just eating on camera, and then they're uploading it. What's so bad about that? It's the sounds. We're gonna go ahead and hop into some of the videos that come across my For You page. And they are horrible.
Dave's Cold Chicken. Cold tenders.
Side note, I don't know why she drew her eyebrows on with Sharpie. I have no clue. I tried to figure it out. I couldn't figure it out.
I knew this shit was gonna happen. Oh, I gotta be really careful, bro. God, that's delicious.
And I'll be honest with you, I don't know when eating in your car became a really popular thing, but everyone does this, and but I don't know why. Now, all these videos came from my For You page over the past couple weeks, and I've been saving them because I wanted to make this video, because I don't know why they keep showing up on my For You page. Maybe it's because I'm saving them. Maybe that's the reason. But I hate these videos. And I'm going to tell you why. It's called misophonia, which pretty much just means you hate it when you can hear people eat, chew, breathe, drink, especially drink. You're ever on a car ride with someone, you're like on a road trip, and you guys stop and get drinks at a gas station or something, and you're sitting next to this person, and they have this big 44-ounce drink, and you just go, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It brings me actual genuine rage. This isn't like a joke. I'm not playing it up. It pisses me off. Also, I just thought how that might look on camera. Please don't use that footage anywhere else. So when you put that piece of information in, is it really a shocker that I don't like mukbangs? Because it's one thing if like you're out eating with someone and they, you know, they make sounds when they eat. Everyone does. But it's another thing to like emphasize it, you know? Whenever those clips I just showed you, they weren't just eating casually. They were fucking disgusting, and I hate it. But like I said, mukbangs have definitely fallen off over the past couple years. No, don't get me wrong, they still make an amazing amount of views, especially on YouTube. If you look on YouTube, there are some with tens of millions of views, which is absolutely crazy, and some of them are pretty new. But they definitely had a decline over the past couple years. And because I like inflicting pain on myself, I figure we go over to YouTube and look at some of the most popular mukbangs ever and see, I don't know, how much rage they bring me. I'm starting to realize I don't really have a plan for this video. I saw these things on TikTok and they enraged me and I wanted to talk about it. But before we pop into some of the most popular mukbang videos on YouTube, let's go back in time and figure out where the mukbang even started from. Mukbangs got their start in South Korea during 2009 and 2010. During this time, a large amount of South Koreans were eating alone, and eating is generally seen as a social activity in South Korea. Some people started streaming themselves eating online and encouraged their viewers to chat with them and eat alongside them just for that feeling of camaraderie. Imagine being a young adult living on your own. You come home from a long day at work and you just make your dinner and you're so starved of social connection because you don't have anyone, and you just sit down and you're so lonely that you open up a YouTube video and just play it to drown out the silence of there not being anyone else in your life. Imagine that. All right, this is cutting a little too close to home. Let's continue. Fast forward a couple years up to 2015 and mukbangs absolutely exploded onto the YouTube scene. You might ask, why? Food is a very universal thing. You don't really need to talk during mukbangs. You don't need to speak English or Japanese or Korean or Spanish. You just sit down and eat and just stuff your face. This is also the time where ASMR became a huge trend. People love that clicking and clacking and the wrinkling of paper and the whispering in your ear and tapping on the mic. I hate it. And this is also the rise of comfort content. People eating a lot of food or something that seems oddly satisfying. With all three of these pillars being met, mukbangs absolutely exploded, and they're still widely popular in today's YouTube climate. But the one obvious difference between mukbangs when they first started to now is the portion sizes. No more are you just eating a casual dinner with some potential friends. Now you're eating mountains of thousands of calories. Instead of 1 cup of noodles, now it's 10. Instead of 1 slice of pizza, now it's a whole large with extra cheese on top. And instead of 1 plate, screw it, let's get the whole buffet. The portions keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and more extreme, and the people, shocker, that eat all of it keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, to the point where, especially a couple years ago, there were major health concerns with people doing mukbangs. Just like the person who did the first mukbang I ever saw, Nikocado Avocado. Which, you guessed it, is our first stop. Let's hop in.
Here we go. I'm sending this to the police.
Now, I'm not going to spend too much time on Nikocado because he's been on the internet for a very, very long time, and he's been doing mukbangs for like 8 years now or something like that. And he had this whole arc where he was started off really skinny, then he did all these mukbangs, got really, really heavy, and he was having health issues and everything like that. And then he lost the weight secretly, off camera a couple years ago, and then he dropped this bomb that he's secretly skinny, and all these mukbangs that he's uploaded for the past 2 years have all been past recordings, and it was a crazy deal a year and a half ago. Now, admittedly, his mukbangs aren't that bad from what I've seen, at least. I don't watch them, but just from me grabbing these clips, looks like he at least gives some commentary, and the stuff that he eats is 98% noodles, which is still disgusting. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It's still absolutely gross, but there's much, much worse. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was planning on making this video decently long and going through a couple of the top uploaders of mukbangs and everything like that, but I genuinely can't stand watching this, even getting clips for it. I try to watch more than 5 minutes of each video just to get a good grasp of what they're doing, but it's painful. I get actually irritated watching this. So I'm just gonna show you the top 3 mukbang videos on YouTube. One's got 72 million, one's got 113 million, and one's got 150 million views. Okay. Okay. All right. That's enough of that. Okay. Dude. Do I have the tism? Do I have the tism? Why? It's one thing to get irritated at this, right? But it's another thing to... I feel like I'm having a more than normal, like, visceral reaction to people... God, I hate it. I think this guy's name is Zach Choi, I think. I don't know. He's got 33 million subs, and a lot of his mukbang content does great. So, happy for the guy. Never watching that again. Let's go to the next one.
너무 맛있는데? 소세지.
I didn't think I would ever have this bad of a reaction, man. I knew it bothered me, but watching it so much, oh, it's just so bad. Oh my god, I don't know. I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even know what commentary I can add. You guys are literally just watching me put myself through pain because I hate listening to people eat. This girl's name is So Young, and she also does mukbangs, and this one has 81 million views. Also, real quick, I remembered this. This was the girl who, like, oh, it must have been like 5 or 6 years ago. She got into some controversy because she was eating live octopus and shrimp. They weren't dead. She was like, the octopus was like literally like, maybe there were squids. I can't remember. But they were like literally like trying to fight her. Like the octopus were wrapping around her and everything. And she was literally just like tearing it apart while it's still alive. And it was a really big deal because the octopus are very smart. They're very intelligent marine life. It said that they have like the same brain as like dogs, I think, something like same like intelligence level, something like that. It was a huge deal, and I was disgusted, and I forgot about it until just a second. So that's crazy. All right, last one, the Big Kahuna. This one's got 150 million views. Stop! Just swallow it! Dude, I have to stop. I'm done. Okay, that's it for the video. I'm not an ASMR eating guy. I guess that's the main thing I'm trying to get through. In short, mukbangs fucking suck. They're disgusting. I hate them. I hate them more than Anakin Skywalker hates sand. It's loud, it's obnoxious, it's tacky, and I hate it. I just want to talk about it because it came across my TikTok For You page and I wanted to rant. But if you like what you saw, hit like and subscribe. I'm gonna go get like an autism diagnosis because I feel like I should not have this visceral of a reaction to this, but who knows? And if I don't see from you, I hope you have a good life. But if I get to see you again some other time, I will see you in the next one. Bye.